Yo, what's up, people? Yo, what's up, people and YouTube people? I'm gonna do the defeatist challenge. Start. Doesn't apply for everything. It's just when I fail after a normal battle, the shall card rewards from that. I have to identify the worst option and I have to pick it. So here, for example, Crush on the scene is pretty bad. What I played without exhaust, with exhaust, pretty bad. This area damage though, maybe I can pick down that no-die planes. And then remove the injury. So his basic gather light seems to be equally bad as the others. Already visited the shop, so you can skip this one. I think I can play Crash Landing here. Also some delicious pasta, I wish I had some more. Maybe we should make some more pasta. Yeah, honestly, let me just see what I have in my shelves. I'll do it after the challenge, maybe. It's definitely Crush Under is the worst card here, even if it is area damage. With our deck being balanced, Glow is not gonna be very good. Astropolis is, I think, is pretty bad. Part was pretty good. So it's Rotten was 14 damage for one, it's pretty good. It's about equal actually. No, I don't have to pick this, but could be a good kind of defensive plan. Paris terrible, says people. Played multiple times and it's okay, I think. Oh! It's probably Solar Strike here. Pretty easy to get Vigor actually. Celestial Might. Since play the first, maybe I should play the second one. This coffee tastes absolutely perfect right now. You pick 7 stars, though we're never gonna play it, right? It's just gonna sit in like how it occurs. This is gonna be very good, right? Yeah, this is just better. Put clone on a card. What's that? The crash landing. It's pretty funny. The tears is the best one. So yeah, shall we do defeat this? You have to identify the worst card after combats and pick it. I want to play some music because I can't. I'm streaming to YouTube. It's probably the best damn cup of coffee I've ever had, I think. Pasalakwa Harem punched I had a boxing match with my coffee machine and I won. So 100% won. Maybe I can call the challenge reverse entropy polarity. No, I mean, if I call it contrary, yeah. Or hopeless. Gosh, that is pretty good here. Don't die to this guy. What is it, a drum? Draw me a baguette. I have a potion or brew ourselves out of this one. I like that. That's a nice dialogue sentence. We brew ourselves. I'm just gonna go fucking digging again. Again? We're never gonna get this card, huh? Is it okay if I make an exception to photo? I don't want to play this card. This is I don't like to play this card. Well, I will only have Wrought in War. It's probably this one again, huh? It's probably equal to photo cut. I don't want to play it. It feels it shows up all the time, and I'm just like, please stop. Oh, we got Orbit, Orbito, Orb Beetle. It's better than you think, and I'm not sure why. It's only good as that math says though. Oh my god, this guy got wrecked. And yes, we do block potion as well. Particle Val. If you grab you commons, you would likely to use him as a card move, huh? Stardust! It's pretty good, but we don't really have very good generation. So I guess I could have picked that one because we don't have any good generation of Stardust. Yeah, it would have been the worst one actually. Hamster landing. Damn it. This guy does half damage, doesn't he? Compared to like a Nectar Bowlbug. Why did I keep block? Sorry, but I am an analyst personality type. I have to say that sometimes, right? Even if it is, I would have said similar things. So we upgrade prowess, right? As soon as we can. Not good. Progeny has awoken. We don't have any star generation right now. I like that as well. You get Ageless. It's 50% of normal diet area requirements. As a bureaucratic word. Dietary requirements. But heal. I love eating. But heal 100% more than I write in the book. But I love eating, and I love eating every time I do it, said James. I should become a writer or something. This is so good. It's not like I wrote an entire book or something here. I have to click on this one. Guess how many pages? $500. 56 minus ideas. A shit on this guy. Oh, behave. What the fuck? Did I play Orbit or something? Yeah, I guess so. So we play that, and we play that, yeah. Whatever it is, card are very intelligent actually, I think. What do you think about that, chat? Give 460 to all your debris, wherever they are. I don't feel like I crazy want to eat anymore. That's good because I'm on a diet, right? Yeah, I successfully ate 0 calories today. I slept the entire day, didn't eat anything except for fruit when I woke up. Yeah, 0 calories. That would be nice, right? Kingly punch. Damn, this is fucking terrible, man. This is not like last time we played this defeatist and actually beat the third boss. It is possible. I think that was the correct play. Feels correct. Here's an accountant impression, chat. Oh, it feels so correct. Oh. Oh, she can get an attack, please? Alright, man. We're alive. I wanna play Comet! You can pick Comet actually, because we're not gonna have stars to play it. Yeah, I guess. So, kill about an energy potion. A nice frozen egg. They kept that one from the original, huh? Look at this, these are very scary actually, you know. Oh my god, we got some regeneration. I didn't plan that very much actually. Get rid of curses and stuff. Yeah, some cards are only good when you offer them and bad when you buy them, like royalties, right? Upgrade 7 stars. Get Comet, Goat Comet. It's Dr. Beast and his trusty friend Dorito Man. You can come up with a banner Dorito here. Something square you put in your ass, except the triangles. Later that very same bee. Gotta figure out that one. Should play Venom, right, huh? Oh my god, you just play 7 stars, I just clicked on that instantly. Should play a block card, huh? So it gets more tainted, huh? Barely makes any sense, does. But what a good, nice boss. Mini boss. Come sliding my butt cheeks, just like I always do somehow. That's a good opening for a book, isn't it? Book 2. They looked at my butt cheeks and I looked at their breasts. Yeah, I'm allowed like 2-3 skips also as well, which might be strategical, right? There's one. That's added strategy, right? Probably gonna use just because I don't want to play some cards down. Well, Astral Pulse is so bad here. I don't want to pick it. Ah! So we got some blocking from a potion. It will be fine here, you know. Do you even play this right now? I guess not. Use another skill potion. Good hit. No die, please. Pattern. Gather pattern. Pattern gather. Peter pewter. It's not that bad actually. I might survive this. Hey, I drew cards on the right turn. What? Serious? Ah, shit. It's like just like a Yarder Dex. That's a pretty big insult, isn't it? I think the worst one for this challenge is Silent. Defect. Now I'm gonna play Necron. Let's look at this first. Oh my god, I got Echo form actually. Wrong audio. The weakest Echo form turn. So that's going to be. Played incorrectly. Ah, sorry, I forgot about the challenge there. Is that okay? I'm sorry, it's just kind of... The thing is with Evoke, Evoke is really good. It comes to, you need focus if you want, you know, slots, orb slots. You don't want to fight insects, now you're shrunk. Bruh. It's the worst hit, I think. Here's another one. You can see the creative side of the ENT, which is statistically very creative. I have gassed the entire room. Cough, cough. Once I light it on a fire with my finger, we all die. What do you want? Honestly, I'm very egoistical. I would like to keep living. I want $1 million. No, yes, don't do it. Sorry about that. Too bad I don't write faster, eh? I write pretty fast. I write dialogue pretty fast. been a while, you know. You know. Oh well, I'm gonna eat that shit. Give me that calcium. Just really worth activating hot face. The first time you attack is the best time you attack it. It's kind of a weak turn, I don't mind doing this again actually. I'll have my Leap Enjoyer actually. I forgot about the challenge again, I'm just picking cards, god damn it. Let's just play regularly then. Yes, for me that's actually pretty possible to do. Could I not play Douglas Cast there? Really kind of tired from Princely Aspire actually. Played 3 runs after this. Weird. Maybe I ignore that, huh? This is pretty good damage. Nitbit Nibbit. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna rest. I'm not a pussy. Well, it's the best time to find it. Yes. Give me fucking focus. Damn it. Man, I don't wanna play anymore. That's it, whatever. What do we do now? Play some RuneScape, I think. So I'm not going to kick YouTube out because I want to play music yet. I can listen to some kind of book.
James shot his warhammer like a railgun, and it easily knocked the dwarf around and gobsmacked him unconscious after doing some laps like a ballerina. They gave him a multitude key that was like a keychain that distorted time and space. It bent into nothingness at the right angle and fit 100 keys being pulled and rung right. If opened inwards, it would double in size, revealing more and then more. Heavy were the chains as a silent, proud dwarf lady fit the opal key into the right place. The opal black arch spire stone is a double key. The other side, when you twist 2 turns and push in, leads to the barbarian cosmopolitan city infinite spiritual reincarnation. Teleport thus.
Let's play some Murder
A
Escape,
muscly man
man!
entered a wooden village from a stone portal looking like a mirror. It was sleek and fashionable, like brass. There were sword chops, battle-axe shops with fitting signs and throwing weapons, with many elevations and a market with tiny river canals flowing through, small enough not to wet your feet longer if you walked. Stalls of gems, silver, fur, and alpine cheese.
Alright.
After the market, you could climb higher and higher up, stairs that made you fatigue you under. The houses still popped up inconspicuous of climbing or location difficulty. They had halls of ballads, mellow string music that told you of love, distance, fate, and doom metal. The barbarians were wide, the women looked like men and the men too. Ponytails, pigtails, Chad beard, Viking helms, round shields, brown, black, white leather and
Jesus
fur.
Christ, man.
Blonde, black and ginger, but not feminine and round, maybe like where he came from. He popped into a longhouse with antlers of every kind. Long strange canine skulls, giants and monsters. There were tables for beer, local wolf steak and barrels of drinks that were stocked on top on another in the ways. A cylinder can be linked, honoured in contemporary emptying and incorporated in the wall. There were barbarian drink, hot sauce in the eye ale, chafed and parfait, dyed to a dragon stout, depressed poet, economist's detergent, eclectic under the table undulation, unicorn sickness and chocolate souffle, a drink for weaklings that people laughed at if you drink. They looked like they told a story hidden until you drink it. You look like one of us, where do you hail? Said a ginger barbarian with cloven beard, accented Irish. No, I just like lifting heavy weight, London mercenary and adventurer. Tell me about barbarians, I'm also a historian. Our catchphrase is it cannot be known. Where are you from? It cannot be known. It's a stereotype that we're stupid, said a blonde Axigard. It's a stereotype I can't get Lorna to bed, said Jonathan. Jonathan is fucking stupid, said a slayer in black monster hunting clothes. The wheel is turning but the hamster is dead, said his slayer brother. They had large potato noses and black
Let's get
mullets
nice
over
now.
rough
We're cutting in
faces.
leagues.
They looked professional.
It's pretty hype, you know. Times 12 EXP up to times 16. Bunch of tasks and stuff to do, unlock new areas.
Black mullets over rough faces. They looked professional though, like a dragon rider or slayer. We reign over the eternal golem and the 7 planes, said a brutal brown-haired face with silver magical tiara, royal and elevated on a throne with animal skulls. Take a look with the hawk's eyes. Oscar the village combat Huskal tapped twice with his magical axe, and James had the eyes of a hawk and saw golem overhead. They had villages and forests in the back of a walking kilometers high golem. Its arms and legs had kilometers of hollow between some places, but seemed connected invisibly, magical or ancient.
I will feel like things has a purpose if I can eat, you know. Be right back.
But seemed connected invisibly, magical or ancient. The land on its 7 shoulders made for 7 planes. Its head had a sea in its skull and waterfalls for eyes. Magical properties differentiated the shoulders and would be dangerous like arcane quantified experimentation. The skull was diamond, platina and liquid iron, but if they chiseled it, it would die. Magically held together and on the brave souls of the barbarians, kept together like kindness over inferior animals or non-muscular people, but they didn't know that. On his flat highest back neck they laid. We are the eternal barbarians, train with us by some combat lessons, blades and scimitars. It is cozy but not too isolated. I love strangers, tell me your stories. Eat the eternal boars, can be slaughtered, thus return tomorrow. Study the poetry, it's brutal and sincere in it. Enjoy the giant rolling taxi, fight us in tournaments. I like somebody new to beat while drinking and steak to share. We specialize in throwing axes, throwing spears, knives. 2-handed mauls and hammers are frequent. The hold ancient halls and spiritual places, not only holding the conscious golem. It's pretty peaceful here, honestly. There is beautiful green and closer to the sky and barbarian gods, the ones that are barbarian anyway. I'm mostly interested in our colony for trading in Italian shores. The Arctic colony is shit. Arctic colony. Take a gander in as-freezing ice hell. It is on the North Pole and connected to another plane. Another plane thus. Ihinjar planet subjugation. We have more territories there. You'd be surprised what spots we have here and there. There are barbarian pirates drinking rum and axing jungle. Open your keychain, Onyx Barbarian. He put an ice-colored key, except for the middle that was whiter and beautiful. I'm all for the hype, but first I'd learn about barbarian combat. Fight me or you're a double pansy. You have to do it, said Jonathan. He came like annoying privilege you have to argue with not only logic, but exhausting emotion. Maybe you do have to fight Jonathan actually. We don't like spilling the beans. Unless baked beans, *burp, said Huskal. There is no hospitality unless you are one of us. Our famous cold is for strangers with merchandise and qualms. If a merchant sells me discount lies, I bury him with nerds. You only look barbarians. Shut up, Burn. You said yesterday the most important thing is to look barbarian. Why do you have to interrupt me when I'm being stupid? The most important thing is how you plow someone through a wall right. When you are bigger arms you can never lose, don't lose to strategizing. The barbarians actually went into a smart conversations about honor. In our culture we honor. Through death we are reborn in bravery and killing streak. Better dead than running away from battle. There are no shields on our backs.
I think I managed to find
What
some
if you are
stuff
crippled
actually.
and you have to run away to survive? Stop saying exceptions. Life and battle is not an exception. Don't think in how you can get away from responsibility, a fight and injuries. If you are not a coward, live in honor, die by the chains they will set you free to your love. We win over those the dishonorable and are stronger anyways. They weren't kidding. He fights like a cunt but wins, warned one of the brothers Black. After walking in the hostile barbarian mood, they went into an arena of low hollow wood, and many had played games in before. James went for a wide spiked kite shield on his left and glaive shield on his right, symmetrical in being a shield, offensive like poison ivy. Jonathan came fast and strong. He had strength to set behind his arguments. Oh hoo-ha, so scary, Jonathan said like a blonde cunt protected. He struck strongly into his right shield with 2 axes again. Thus, another attack. Ferocious Jonathan looked handsome as he knocked back James a little with each swing, hair waving, an immature being in wisdom, lost when navigating the world like Insecure. Jonathan kept hewing axes lodging stuck, and had an infinite amount of axes on his body that stuck. Some seemed magical, replenishing in his hands with magic. James practiced defense. He enjoyed being indomitable behind the shields. He was like a cute turtle. His spirit was protected, and the mist was blinding his opponent. He was charging his knee with lightning and impact magic. You think you're so strong, Jim Human, you only think so, ha ha ha. Stupid little broth chugger. Feetless cow lettuce. He knew how to express his superiority, expressed in insecurity, life-testing unfairly and unstable structures. Jonathan, with youthful strength, hewed an axe into James' face cheeks. It was completely absorbed by absolute unit. He looked stern and displeased, his body gleaming black, reflecting changing sources. I'll show you the difference between you and my power, he said epically. Merciless, stainless meteor. He tore his armor apart with his glaive shield and jumped, kneeing him in the chest like lightning could crack the heavens. The lightning stunned his body a second, then he flew delayed like he was hit by a star, 20 meters per second east. His body smoked black and his consciousness was faint. Somebody stop me. Nice one-shot in it, said the black-haired brothers about the same time. You are just as I thought, a proper talker, backing up with ease. I'll show you a lesson for only 80 quid, said the wider brother comically and eagerly. Something real barbarian I've been cooking. James paid, saying nothing but with silly thoughts. So what you're doing here is that you have 2 magical winged axes. They replenish in your hand instantly. Can have many copies in the air, almost comparable damage. Generous spell. You keep barraging your enemies at range till they come close, then you grievous whirlwind.
No, but first, why don't we look at YouTube
like this,
videos?
the brother spun around like an ADHD twister.
That
He
actually
even
wasn't
lifted a
meant to
dosimeter
represent
off the
anything,
ground
but
and at
no
speeds to
country.
make him a blur. My brother sells you the replenishing magical long-headed axes, not infinite in stock. It cannot be known. The brother said, I fight with 4 Danish axes. I throw
The
at least
fucking
3
banana
axes at
peel made
intelligent
me
intervals.
flip all the
Even
bread to
if
the
all
floor.
4 axes miss, he beats them up with his fists. James practiced, and thus like a barbarian he learned the grievous dance.
My
It took
bread.
60 minutes. They could have mixed something like grapes, apricots at the same time. You might want to help our Prince of the Throne Oslo. He's gone to slay an impossible task, Jimmer of the Frost Giants on the 7th plane, and Princess Jacqueline to cure the depression of an impossible pessimist, Alastair Ego, said Oscar, cunning and cold like a raven. Inspired by real depression. We told him there's no killing a 10-meter square giant, but he's going to risk everything to prove he's a man, dead man. We barbarians are very insecure about being a man, big arms, wide back. Everyone has to be the same, and they're not. Either you are good enough of a man or you're not. The test is cheating you like a purpose dishonorable.
Come on, just fucking move,
If you're not a
man.
man,
God
you're
damn
fucked,
it, it's
and
gonna
so
happen
many are
again.
not just born this bulky.
Ah,
Some people are
shit,
born
bar.
nerds, some barbs are swayed by nature more than words.
There
are
goes my
logistics,
patience.
building, and magical advancement.
Oh well,
You're
I'm
lucky
eating
you
it, I
have
don't
the
care.
respect of the men.
I'm not gonna go get another one.
I command the respect of everyone.
Bread.
They just need to be jealous or figure it out. Then I back it up with competence, said Chad James. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger barbarian. Did you say there are magical barbarians? Among those who cannot fight with 2-handed axes,
The
shout
fuck happened
magic.
to the sound, man?
First he went to
Doesn't matter if I
Jacqueline.
fucking
He travelled to
leave
the head
the
of the
fucking
golem, alive
seat,
like a
man.
sun. He took a longboat to the island of Mirth, mistily and secret. It was like the end of times, a speck in the mercy of barbarian gods, like a theatre in the end of the universe. Alastair lived in an expensive island. It was lonely, but in privilege you forget the world is cruel. Almost mansion, it was posh, pompous and presumptuous. He laid on a puffy couch with just one back relief, a cider roll. Next was unsick Jacqueline.
Clearly,
She was black
most of the
haired,
sun
what
is in
looked
the
like a
left
theatre
channel. This
writer
keeps
compact
happening.
braids
Won't
down
have
her
any
sides.
headphones left.
She was beautiful in a barbarian way, but there's nothing wrong with that. She looked like a track and field athlete, like she exercised willingly. She seemed introverted, but was as social as responsibility.
Alright, you're gonna have to take some extra time.
Take me to the restaurant. I must roast
Fix
someone
this
who
problem.
thinks they are something. James dramatically entered and put his knuckles on hips. Greetings, I was sent by Oscar
thing.
thus. There is lack of time and help surely needed. Did I mention this is pointless? It is pointless really, said Alastair. I don't trust people instantly, said Jacqueline. No one really does, I think. I have enough intellect to not be roasted by Alastair, and shared neuroticism. You must be smarter than me. He admitted this like he admitted to darkness, futility, and the world forgetting him. I am smarter than geniuses clutching theories of half of everything. Very well, you have my bare patience until you say something stupid. How do you figure out depression? Is there a theory? Well, first we can check if there's no way it's pointless to have become thus, something that invalidates cures. Be logically open. If you were dark because of someone being bald and they're actually not anymore, you will be cured like steak. James thought of serotonin and coconut water. I am depressed because I am pathetic, except my mind. You have interesting bald theory. I admit it, I am useless and unchivalrous, physically weak and not nice with people. I have never admitted it, people don't like me. Do you want to change then? Will you be a nice rich? If you're not a man, you're fucked, and so many are not just born this bulky. Some people are born nerds, some barbs are swayed by nature more than words. There are logistics, building and magical advancement. You're lucky you have the respect of the men. I command the respect of everyone. They just need to be jealous or figure it out. Then I back it up with competence, said Chad James. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger barbarian. Did you say there are magical barbarians? Among those who cannot fight with 2-handed axes, shout magic.
I have a new cheese.
First he went to Jacqueline. He travelled to the head of the golem,
Castello
alive like a sun.
Havarati,
He
medium
took a
mature.
longboat to the island of Mirth,
Balanced and delicate with
mistily
sudden
and
sweet
secret.
buttery nose.
It was like the end of times, a speck in the mercy of
30% off.
barbarian gods, like a theatre in the end of the universe. Alastair
How
lived in
short
an
is
expensive
the
island.
date?
It was lonely, but in privilege you forget the world is cruel. Almost mansion, it was posh, pompous and presumptuous. He laid on a puffy couch with just one back relief, a cider roll. Next was unsick Jacqueline. She was black-haired, what looked like a theatre writer, compact braids down her sides. She was beautiful in a barbarian way, but there's nothing wrong with that. She looked like a track and field athlete, like she exercised willingly. She seemed introverted, but was as social as responsibility. Take me to the restaurant. I must roast someone who thinks they are something. James dramatically entered and put his knuckles on hips. Greetings, I was sent by Oscar thus. There is lack of time and help surely needed. Did I mention this is pointless? It is pointless really, said Alastair. I don't trust people instantly, said Jacqueline. No one really does, I think. I have enough intellect to not be roasted by Alastair, and shared neuroticism. You must be smarter than me. He admitted this like he admitted to darkness, futility, and the world forgetting him. I am smarter than geniuses clutching theories of half of everything. Very well, you have my bare patience until you say something stupid. How do you figure out depression? Is there a theory? Well, first we can check if there's no way it's pointless to have become thus, something that invalidates cures. Be logically open. If you were dark because of someone being bald and they're
Do you
actually
like
not anymore,
creamy
you will be
vegan?
cured like steak. James thought of serotonin and coconut water. I am depressed because I am pathetic, except my mind. You have interesting bald theory. I admit it, I am useless and unchivalrous, physically weak and not nice with people. I have never admitted it, people don't like me. Do you want to change then? Will you be a nice rich Alastair? Shut it. All you need to not be depressed is a genius mind. Find your confidence. Correcting people feels super. You can find confidence in competence and lose yourself in discovery, a need to grow. People think they do anything correctly. All I have are my poetry, game, music, and food reviews. Maybe the poetry I write.
The diet is feeling pretty difficult right now. I wake up and I'm only feeling motivated to eat, you know. I really feel like eating. This is just rinses my mind of anything logical. It's just the purpose in eating. You know, how am I supposed to go on a diet every time I wake up I don't want to, you know? It's really hard to reset.
Food reviews. Maybe the poetry I write. I have attempted many things, hobbies, it's not worth mentioning. This is something to feel good about. You should not feel average either. Who cares about neuroticism? I will destroy the 5 Fat Chefs restaurant in spite. I can do it, he said, kind of dark and motivated. Jacqueline made him lay down again. Gather your senses. We must go anyways, it's the only thing that means anything right now. Let's eat.
Come on,
Let's
let's
talk over
fucking
the
work.
5 Fat Chefs tables. Can you pay for me? I will pay for you for anything. You are the only one that cares. In the Islands of Mirth, they really had one of the best restaurants, 5 Fat Chefs. For those that could find it. For those that got lost, there was a barbarian bar, edge of the abyss. You only found it looking for 5 Fat Chefs. He got almost as many customers. They had killer poker, Liar's Texas Hold'em, and strawberry-flavored straws for vampires. Inside a mansion-looking restaurant of tall red and black colors, they had 5 overweight chefs standing white like...
I'm not going to YouTube, you know. Sorry, YouTube, I'm gonna have to stop streaming to YouTube now. You can come to Twitch or Kick, or Swedish Killer Rabbit, as you can't actually stream to YouTube with YouTube.